Nations Refugee Agency, or UNHCR, receives additional support from European Union. Tindouf province in southwestern Algeria is home to approximately 174,000 Sahrawi refugees living in 5 camps. To help ensure that these people have a continuous supply of potable water, the European Union contributed €600,000 to UNHCR. Water, sanitation, and hygiene facilities need to be continuously maintained and expanded as water quality is monitored. There are also plans to develop a pipeline network that will reduce the need for trucking water. The European Union is a Shining World Leadership Award for Peace recipient and the Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion, Unconditional World Care, and True Caring Laureate. Our heartfelt appreciation, European Union and United Nations Refugee Agency, for your steadfast humanitarian assistance to vulnerable populations. May the devout Sahrawi people soon arrive at the fulfillment of their cherished dreams in divine upliftment.
Food security and spiritual union with nature at risk from diminishing water supply. The Hopi people have lived on the mesas of the Colorado Plateau in the United States for thousands of years. Water flowing up from the ground has traditionally enabled them to cultivate crops in spite of the desert heat. The springs are also sacred sites of communion with nature. But members of the indigenous community are concerned that coal mining and groundwater pumping have drained the aquifers. Hopi elder Vernon Masieva has been outspoken about the dangers of regarding water as a commodity and the need to protect the subterranean repositories. He teaches humankind is a participant in water life. Mankind's thoughts influence whether the rain and snow comes. Our profound gratitude, Vernon Masieva, for your insights and activism. With prayers for the gentle Hopi people, may we all come together and turn towards benevolence to restore balance on Mother Earth.
Study finds immigrants play a key role in Belgian economic growth. The National Bank of Belgium, or NBB, recently released a report on the economic impact of people transferring to and from the country. The authors reviewed others' research and analyzed social security data for officially registered migrants. Those who arrived in Belgium within the last 5 years were responsible for boosting the total value of goods produced and services provided by 3.5%. NBB's assessment highlights that there was no loss of employment or income among native-born citizens. It also notes that immigrants could contribute even more to the country's finances with better educational opportunities and public policies to facilitate their integration into Belgian society. Well done, National Bank of Belgium. Your study opens eyes and hearts to the blessings that newcomers can bring to countries. We pray that they will enjoy security and contentment in the embrace of the providence.
Experimental treatment causes cells to grow younger. Researchers from Tel Aviv University and the Shamir Medical Center in Israel have been studying the health benefits of hyperbaric oxygen treatments, or HBOT. In a clinical trial, very healthy older adults completed a protocol of breathing pure high-pressure oxygen for 90 minutes per session, 5 days a week for 3 months. As a result, compound structures at the ends of chromosomes known as telomeres increased in length by more than 20%. Also, damaged cells waiting to be eliminated were reduced by up to 37%. Normally, the aging process is characterized by shortening of the telomeres and an increasing number of cells that can no longer divide. In short, study participants' bodies at a cellular level improved to how they were 25 years earlier in their lives. Remarkable work, Israeli researchers. We eagerly anticipate a future in which humankind may live in youthful health, happiness, and peace, and God's delight.
Teenage inventor wins Time Magazine Award. Gitanjali Rao of Colorado, USA, has been garnering praise as an innovator since she developed a portable device to test water for lead contamination in 2017. 2 years later, she created a diagnostic tool for detecting early-stage opioid addiction. One of her latest achievements is called Kindly, an app and browser extension that uses artificial intelligence to avert online bullying. In addition to realizing her own dreams, Ms. Rao encourages others of her generation to help solve the world's problems, saying, "If I can do it, anybody can do it." For all of these reasons, the 15-year-old student scientist was selected as Time Magazine's first ever Kid of the Year and was featured on the cover of their December 14, 2020 issue. Kudos and congratulations, Gitanjali Rao. In celestial splendor, may brilliant minds and sterling hearts like yours be the hallmark of humanity's future.
Growth for plant-based fare in the UK continues. Online food delivery enterprise Deliveroo reported a 115% increase in vegan orders over this past 12-month period. Customers using the service can now choose from more than 10,000 restaurants throughout the country that offer animal-free dishes. The company has upgraded its tagging system to make it easier for patrons to find the eateries and meat alternatives they are looking for. During the last World Vegan Month, November 2020, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, or PETA UK, worked with Deliveroo to advertise some of the scrumptious eats that can be ordered, including vegan fried chicken, vegan pepperoni pizza, vegan fish and chips, as well as vegan cheesecake. 3 cheers, Deliveroo UK, on your thriving business. May heaven bless the positive role of companies in making Earth a plant-based planet.
Animal protection movement is helping to change attitudes. Humane Society International, or HSI, has facilitated the closing of 17 dog meat farms in Korea. For the most recent one, a rescue team was dispatched by the United States-based organization, while a local coordinator in Korea negotiated terms with the farm's owner. Kim Il-won had been in the dog meat industry for close to 40 years and said he wanted to get out. He believes that activism has swayed public opinion away from consuming dogs. In return for shutting down his business and surrendering more than 170 canines, HSI is providing Mr. Kim with financial and career assistance. Meanwhile, the rescued pups were flown to a shelter in the U.S. for rehabilitation and eventual adoption. Humane Society International is a Shining World Compassion Award recipient and the Shining World Protection Award laureate. Our genuine gratitude to Humane Society International for your outstanding efforts on behalf of our planetary co-inhabitants. We pray for the swift extinction of all suffering in God's mercy.